Pisces. Welcome to Spirit Owl Tarot. My name is Lucy. Pisces, I haven't done a reading for you specifically in a really long time. I've been doing daily readings, and Spirit has been guiding me to start doing sign readings again, and pull back from the daily readings. So here I am. So I've tried recording your reading already a couple times, and I kept getting distractions. Like one was the cat came down here, and she never comes down here, and she was acting like she wanted love, and then she was like pawing at me, and I was like, what the heck? Um, and she wanted to play. So there's this energy of distraction coming through in your reading. I also, so like I said, I was not doing planning. Yeah, I wasn't even planning on doing a reading for Pisces today because I just not too long ago, I was like, okay, I will start doing signs readings again. And this was before I realized Spirit was telling me, like, no, you need to stop the daily readings and just start doing signs again. And I was like, I don't have time and energy for this. And then today, Spirit was like, Pisces needs a reading. So I jumped from, would have done Virgo and jumped all the way down to Pisces to do your reading. And when I got into your energy, there was this feeling of, and I'm sure you know this as a Pisces, that feeling like when your spidey senses are tingling, like my palms got tingly and sensitive, and my stomach was kind of like, not like tummy troubles, but just like my nervous system, like my stomach didn't feel okay. And just that feeling of like butterflies in your stomach, like the sense of knowing something is coming or like an energy is being stirred up. You can feel that. You're very sensitive to that. And like, yeah, something is coming and you can feel it. There's a change in the air and you know it. But you don't know whether it's good or bad or how it's going to affect you, I feel like. There's definitely change coming through in your reading as well as I started pulling the cards. Now you do have, I want to set this off on the right foot. You have protected treasure or protecting treasure. Now you are the treasure here. And I want you to see, because there's a crown on this card and there's a crown on another card as well. So you were coming through as kind of like, I heard galactic royalty. I don't know, maybe. But I feel like you're definitely someone who is a treasure. Your spiritual team loves you very much. They see you very highly. Um, there is something about that for sure. Now, there's also a diamond on this card in the grass, like a diamond in the rough. I feel like you are a diamond in the rough, and I feel like you have a vision for your life. You're on a path, is what I can see here. And there is kind of a branch that's coming up on the path. Like you can take this side quest. And I feel like, how do I put this? Like, say you had a dream to be able to juggle like 10 balls up in the air simultaneously. And you're up to being able to juggle like 6 balls in the air right now. I feel like you don't even see that as a big accomplishment. Like most people are not able to juggle 6 balls up in the air, right? But I feel like you're like, but the goal is 10 balls. So I really haven't accomplished anything because I haven't gotten to juggling 10 balls up in the air. And Spirit is like, Pisces. Like this is a huge accomplishment that you can even juggle 6 balls up in the air, let alone being able to juggle 10 balls up in the air. I'm sure it's physically possible for someone, but that's got to be a huge feat, right? Spirit is honoring you and sees how far you have come, and they're recognizing you, and they're like, hey, this change that's coming through, like, you are protected, you are divinely guided and divinely protected. You've got this coyote energy coming through here. This is the sacred trickster sacred trickster. There's an innocence to this coyote. If you look at those eyes, It almost looks like it has prey in its mouth too, but it looks at you so innocently, like, this is my nature. This is what I do. Like, I'm not guilty of anything. There's no sneakiness to it. There's no, like, there's no feeling of like someone or something trying to trick you. It's like an opportunity to step outside your comfort zone or test your own willpower in a way. How do I put that? Like, it's almost like a distraction that if you want to be distracted, hey, you can be distracted, right? Um, but do you, are you going to let it, right? Because there's something about your boundaries, right? Like, are you going to let something distract you? It's not like this person is intentionally like, I don't want Pisces to be able to juggle 10 balls up in the air. They're already at 6. I want to stop them. Like, that's not what this energy is, right? It's just like, hey, I would like to hang out with Pisces. Hey, Pisces, I want you to come here and do this. Or like, whether it's a person or a thing, like, it's just like an opportunity to pull you from whatever the path or the goal is. And you know what? Maybe that'd be a good time. And maybe it won't take you away from your path forever, but it would be a distraction. It might be an opportunity to have some fun, right? Maybe you've been to like tunnel vision and like I said, it is a divine trickster. So there is no maliciousness. There is no, like if you've got somebody in your life who is trying to sabotage you, that is not this person. This is not your reading. Um, but so seeing this path that you're on, yes, this is, can be, can feel like you are being tested, right? But sometimes through having an opportunity come up that pulls your attention away from the path that you're on can help you to see a better path too, if you're not happy with the path that you are on. And like I said, you are divinely guided and divinely protected. So for some of you, this coyote trickster energy is going to be a blessing. It is going to set you on a path that is better for you. It's going to bring this new energy into your life that is very good. Now, others of you, it might just be an energy that comes in and is like, hey, Pisces, step outside your comfort zone, have a little bit of fun, shake the energy up, and help it to bring good new energy in for whatever that you're working on. Like, life is not all work, right? Life is not all just going through the motions. And I know Pisces is not assigned to be work, like Pisces can work very, very hard and get very, very focused if we are like in love with what we're doing, if we feel divinely inspired towards our actions. But it's still good to have a mixture of energies, right? It's funny. Well, I am a Pisces myself, Pisces, Sun, and Mercury in the 12th house, Pisces. Um, and I can get hyper focused on things where I just want to do that day after day, like for a really long time. And sometimes when we do that, I know there are artists as well that can do that with different, like painting. They'll be painting for days and just like barely even sleep or eat or anything. There are people that do that with video games, but it's not entirely healthy, right? It's good to have some like balance, because I'm really seeing here, so we've got the chickadee coming through here. Now, chickadees are black and white, and it talks about balance. Um, and I do feel like there's something here in your energy about balance, like a balance to keep the flow, because like Pisces likes to stay in the flow of things. Like, we want ease, we want flow. Um, but there's something about balance. And chickadees are really interesting. So in the springtime, they release old information from their brains so that they can acquire new information. They are messenger birds. And so they gather information and then they go and tweet to all their friends about it. And they've got to have that room in their brain because they're just little birdies to be able to, gather that information and carry it to the next bird. Um, this also talks about like releasing old patterns. And we've got the grouse coming through here as well. Um, and this bird is also about like a shift in the energies, like a new rhythm coming into your life. So, like I said, I do feel like there is this shift in the energy. There's this need for balance, but like a new rhythm, there's an opportunity to embrace like a new rhythm in your life. But you have to release something that's weighing you down from experiencing that new rhythm. And I feel like this sacred trickster coyote energy is here to offer that to you. But there's a feeling within you that is like I said, like there's a nervousness in your energy, like the butterflies in my tummy, the tingly palms, um and with protecting treasure coming out and spirit like assuring you like, hey Pisces, you're okay, we've got you, like everything is all right. There's It's like, am I allowed, like, is that okay, can I do this? And you've got great adventure coming through here. Take a risk, venture forward. With this and protecting treasure, like you're really being encouraged to step outside your comfort zone, like set a new rhythm in your life, have a little bit of fun, and then honor yourself. Like you deserve it. You deserve to have fun. You deserve to let loose a little bit, right? It says, recognize the hard work you've put into where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. Like I said with the juggling story, it's like you don't really recognize that. You don't really ever stop to think about that and honor yourself. And of course, you don't want to get too much in your ego and be like, oh my God, I'm so amazing. Like, I am the best. Of course, you don't want to do that. Um, but you do need to take some time to be like, wow, I've grown a lot. Like, think about the past year, the past 5 years, 10 years. Think about how far you've come, and maybe you've had ups and downs, but you've gotten through them if you're here right now, right? And there may be a moment that you're in right now, but you're like, if you look at history, you've made it through everything else. So chances are you're going to make it through this, right? And I just feel like spirit is almost like pat yourself on the back, Pisces. Like you're pretty awesome. We see you as pretty awesome is what's coming through here. And you've got the falcon coming through as well. I love the falcon. It talks about independence, knowledge, and clarity. Now it's interesting that it's coming through when I talked about letting go of old information so that you can absorb new information. Because like the knowledge and the clarity, sometimes old information is not true for the right now, right? It says you are being guided to observe, grow spiritually, find clarity, and rise above any relationship issues. Your intuitive nature, speed, and accuracy allow you to find and seize opportunity effortlessly. So when I first saw this card, and I wasn't thinking about anything. Spirit was kind of communicating to me, and not kind of, they were. And I saw like a mother cooking dinner for her children. And then something happening where there was like an opportunity, like say it was like, 7 o'clock at night. And it's like, this is when I always make dinner for the kids. This is, I'm about to serve dinner. And something comes up and there's an opportunity for everybody to leave the house and go do something that's like spontaneous and fun, but it's like, well, no, I always make dinner and serve it at this time. Like, this is what the kids need. This is what we always do. This is routine. This is what they need. Um, Spirit is saying, like, that's a little rigid. Like, I'm sure, not, like, I don't have kids and I'm a Pisces. There are going to be Pisces out there. You don't have kids, but there's something about routine and rigidity and being open to seizing opportunities and being spontaneous and feeling safe to be spontaneous. And like, your world is not going to fall apart if you do something on a whim or I feel like you know what I'm saying. Like, there's like, you are protected, you are divinely guided. If there is an opportunity to do something spontaneous, as long as it's not like absolutely crazy, like quitting your job without another one lined up or something like that, like, you're gonna be all right. Like, not everything is gonna fall apart. If you don't serve dinner to your kids at 7 o'clock on the dot every single day, the world is not going to fall apart. Like, they might get a little bit cranky if you're not, like, if you're way late. But yeah, there's just this energy. And it's funny because Pisces are usually um, a little more whimsical than that. You know what I mean? But they're like, this feels a little more Taurian. So it's funny that it's coming through in your reading. But I do understand, like, Pisces can feel that anxiety and like feel those shifts very sensitively, right? You've got the stars whisper your destiny, follow their ancient light. Something is calling to you, right? Like I said, you can feel the shift in the energy. You've got the spidey tingles and all of that. The butterflies in your tummy, you can feel there's a shift. And I do feel like it's like destiny or your calling or something in your astrology. It feels very magical. I'm even seeing like this card makes me think of the star card. I'm also thinking of the winter time because it's funny, like, all these bulbs make me think of a Christmas tree or Christmas time. And then some of the stars on this card make me think of snowflakes. So there could be something about the winter time, your destiny, and the winter time, which Pisces is a winter sign. Yeah. So that's interesting. Could be something around your birthday time being highlighted. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, my intention is that it's for you. Um, let's get into the tarot. Or was there? Yes, I wanted to show. Sorry, one more thing. We also had the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And you have boundaries coming through here. And this says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So something in your life is crumbling. It is coming down, right? And as that falls, there is something about your establishing better boundaries. I just heard distractions. It's funny, I didn't notice this. So she's got a hat on, but this looks like a crown above her head, right? Does it not? So you've got like 3 cards that look like they have crowns on them. Wow. So this card always reminds me of the Tower. So to me, the Tower in the tarot is not scary. I know there's a lot of tarot readers that make it out to be this, crazy thing. The Tower needs to happen. This is something that is not stable in your life, that needs to come down, that needs to fall away, it needs to end. It can also be like an epiphany, right? It's sudden change, it's Uranus energy, which hits us suddenly. And I really love this card because I see it as a positive tower, especially because of the beautiful garden, the beautiful foliage on the other side of this, like, of these two walls being split open. I almost feel like something is opening up for you. So it's like a wall that you couldn't, it's almost like if you were hitting a brick wall and it's like you didn't realize that it was actually two doors and now the doors are opening for you. Like they're a wall that was keeping you out from something that you desire, a wall that was stopping you. But the wall is not like an obstacle outside of you. The wall is a pattern, or it's not a wall that spirit put there. It's not a wall that like was like, no, Pisces isn't allowed to go there. Pisces isn't allowed. It's not like that. It's almost like I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, like self-limiting beliefs, limiting. Yeah, it's like you've limited yourself. And I feel like that is crumbling away. Wow. Okay. We've got the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords coming through here. The Five of Wands is like a chaotic energy, but it brings change, right? And it's funny, we talked about boundaries. The Five of Wands can be, like that struggle with other people. Everybody on this card is trying to get to the top, to get to this flame, right? They're stepping on each other. They're like, this person is about to step on this person's hands to move up. And Pisces generally hate that kind of energy in the world, like people that will step on other people just to get ahead in life, or um but we recognize that there are people that are like that, of course. But most Pisces, unless you have, a lot of other things in your chart that are stronger, are generally not like that, not those kind of people. Um, this energy is coming to an end. This chaotic energy, this like struggling to get ahead kind of energy, it's like it's a wasteland here now, right? Like this, see, it doesn't work. It won't even let me hold it. This doesn't work. And it really doesn't work for Pisces. There's something specific to you, Pisces. Like it's very, like this reading is not for everyone and it won't be for every Pisces either. Whoever you are, the doing the same thing day in and day out, like the societal norm, the societal standard of, hey, you go to work from 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or 7 p.m. just to make a meager paycheck, and you struggle and you try to get ahead and you try to work your way up the ladder, right? Like you struggle to get to the top to try to make a name for yourself, and whatever that is for you in your life, it's like no more. Pisces doesn't, like, that's not going to make Pisces happy. That's not Pisces destiny. That's not what Pisces is meant to do. Right? Like Pisces would not be made the way that they are. Like we would not, like everything about Pisces would not be the way it is if we were meant to be. So, not to insult Capricorn, I really don't mean to, because I love Capricorn. I've got Capricorn in my chart, but that is that Capricornian, Saturnian, I should say Saturnian energy, right? Like you spend that, Capricorn is time, and it's like you spend, so much time somewhere so that you can work your way up the ladder, this many hours a day time, this many years in one position time, so that you can get a raise, so that you can, establish your name and your rank and all of that. Like, no, that is not Pisces. and doing the same thing day in and day out. No way. Like, no freaking way that is Pisces. And we've even got the devil here. And there is this energy, like, honor yourself just keeps coming through here for you. Like, why would you go along with this? Why would you? Why would you? Right? Even like, and this might not have to do with work for you. Like, it doesn't have to be work. Some of you will be retired. You're like, I don't even work anymore. Or some of you are doing a job where you have freedom and flexibility. And, some of you are parents and maybe you're a stay at home parent, but there's something here. There's a pattern here. There's a belief here that I feel like you have struggled with it for a long time. And you're like, you know what? I am a Pisces. I am never going to be this. I am never going to succeed at this. I don't feel good in doing this. I'm not going to do it anymore. You've got the Ace of Swords on the devil. There's a breakthrough here. And look how long that staircase is. This took a long time for you to get to this. A long time of struggling up the stairs. Now, if you have to take that staircase, that's a lot of stairs. You're going to be like, oh, my thighs are aching. You're breathing heavier. You're like, I've been at this for so long. Like, just to follow this light to get to the top. Just like how we had that. So the stars whisper your destiny, follow their ancient light. Like, oh man, like, can I be done with this already? Like, this is a waste of my time. And there's this sacred trickster energy to pull you away and have some fun. But you're like, oh, it's all going to fall apart if I do that. And Spirit is saying, no, it's not. It's not all going to fall apart if you have some fun. It's not all going to fall apart if you embrace some change and release old patterns. I want to pull. So I haven't used this deck in a really long time. This is called the Wild Offering. I want to ask, what does Pisces need to offer up to God, the universe? What is Pisces offering up? Oh, we have positivity. I love this for you, Pisces. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear Lord, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. You are such a positive person. I feel like Pisces, traditionally you're ruled by Jupiter, right? Like, you are, and Pisces is the sign of collective water. Like, you are made to be positivity. You are made to be a light in the world. And like, look at these yellow birds. I don't know if these are canaries, but oh, they're so cute. And I feel like you're meant to have fun while you're here, even though a lot of other people might not understand it, or they might. I heard bristle. I don't ever use the term bristle. They might bristle at you or what you're doing, and you're like, I'm just doing me. Like, there's something in your life where you're just meant to do you. And so I feel like the world makes it hard. And Spirit is like, I'm protecting you. It's all right. I don't know why. This might be for one person. I heard he's got the whole world in his hands. I think that's a children's Christian song. That's so sweet. The whole world in his hands. So, and it's funny. Oh my gosh, sorry. I can't get out of your energy, Pisces. I can't let this go. Holding that crystal ball in her hands. There's something about your destiny. Your destiny is at hand. Your destiny is at hand, Pisces. You're meant to seize an opportunity. Take a risk, venture forward. Okay, I'm going to end it there. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more readings from me. Check out your sun, rising, and why can't I think right now? Sun, moon, rising, for different facets of your life. That's what I have for you. Sending you guys so much love. Wishing you all the best. Bye.